Are you struggling trying to figure out how to write your book with all the busyness that you have in your life? I'm BK Walker, and for those of you that don't know me, I love helping authors who are struggling with writing, publishing, marketing, and selling their books. I love to help them figure out what it takes to actually get your book written, published, and to start making sales easily. And I've been in your place, okay? I published my first book in 2009, and it was 4 years later before I became an Amazon best-selling author, and it took that much research to figure it out. So if you're struggling, I get it. I understand. And I am going to give you the number one tip right now that's going to help you finish writing your book, and you are going to love it. It's simple. You guys probably thought of it, but maybe didn't think, I just don't feel like doing it. But the important thing is that once you do this, you have to stick to it every single day. And that is to create a calendar. You need to create yourself a writing calendar, especially when you're writing your book. Otherwise, you get sidetracked by everything else in your life. You want to write, but something comes up. You want to write or the phone rings. You want to write or your TV show's on. So if you create a calendar and stick to it, you are going to get your book done at least in those 30 days, if not sooner. So how do we do it? You block out time. So let's say you have to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning to get the kids ready for school. You have to be to work by 8. Okay, so you get the kids ready for school, you get them on the bus, you go to work, and there's your day. Not a problem. So when you come home from work, you have to pick the kids up from school, you have to cook dinner, you have to do laundry, you have to get the kids bathed, you have to get them ready for bed. It is then, once the kids are in bed, that you can start writing. Block out an hour. So let's talk about writing an hour a day. Another thing you can do is, okay, let's say you have to get up at 7 to start getting the kids ready for school. What would happen if you got up at 6 and you allowed yourself time to write from 6 to 7, and then you did all your stuff, going to practice and taking the kids to dance class and taking them to school or taking them to baseball, cooking supper, doing your housework, making your husband happy. It is once everybody goes to bed, and maybe you normally go to bed at 9 p.m. Okay, so what would happen if you went to bed an hour later? So instead of going to bed at 9 p.m., the house is quiet, everybody's in bed, and you write from 9 to 10. Okay, so you're going to bed an hour later, 10 o'clock p.m. You're getting up an hour earlier, 6 p.m. So you're allowing yourself 2 hours a day to write. And once you get into that habit and stick to your schedule, you just have to figure out where you want to put it in. And then once you figure out what time you have available that you can write your writing, literally write it down, because that makes it more real. You need to hang your calendar where everybody can see it. You need to ask your husband maybe to look after the kids so that you can make your writing time. Maybe have your husband get the kids ready for school once a week. Maybe have your husband or wife pick the kids up from school once a week. There's always a way to do it. It's just an excuse not to. So when you create a calendar, it makes it more real. And when you start sticking to it, all of a sudden your pages are getting bigger, longer and longer. You're able to connect with your characters more. The story starts flowing better. And all of a sudden your book is done and you're ready to publish. If you need help trying to figure out how to get your book written, maybe you're stuck, maybe you're just not sure what to do, maybe you're not even sure what to write, maybe you've never even written a book before. If I want you to join me, you can join me on my Facebook page at Book at BK Walker. You can sign up for my mailing list at www.bkwalkerscafe.com. I do have a 3-part video series on how to love your business, because once you become an author, you are in business, which you're absolutely going to love. You can sign up there and you will get updates. I also run a 5-week writer's boot camp that usually starts at the beginning of each month. I have a webinar each month where you can learn more about it. Just check out Book at BK Walker on Facebook and you'll know when the next webinar is. I highly, highly recommend, if you're struggling anywhere in your writing, whether you're writing, trying to figure out how to publish, whether you're struggling with your marketing, or maybe you're struggling with getting sales, this boot camp is for you, and you're going to love it. And if you want to join our next boot camp without even bothering, you just know that you need help and you're ready to get that book marketed, or you're ready to start making sales, or you're ready to get your book finished, hop on over to www.bkwalkerscafe.com and click on masterminds, and then not click on it, hover over it, and you'll see a drop down and you'll see 5-week Writers Boot Camp. Just click on that and sign up, and I will gladly get you in for our next open class. I am so excited for you guys. I wish you the best of luck. Don't struggle, but make it happen. Create yourself a calendar and just get it done. You'll love that 3-part video series because I tell you how to start growing your platform and all that, and how to be successful. And then the next thing is to actually write. So make a calendar, stick to it, create a writing time. And if you have any questions, you can also click on the Let's Talk tab at bkwalkerscafe.com and set up an appointment. We can talk over the phone or via Skype or video. I do give you 30 minutes, and then you can get all of your questions answered that way. You can also join me for my open office hours that are for live Q&A every Saturday at 2 p.m. And as long as you're on my mailing list, you'll know where that's going to happen. I'm thinking of moving it either to Blab or Periscope because it took my Facebook Live off for some reason. So I used to have it right there on my Facebook page. I'm trying to get it back, but if it doesn't come back, we're moving to either Blab or Periscope. So as long as you're on my mailing list, you will definitely know where that's going to happen. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. You can comment under this video. You can comment at Book at BK Walker on Facebook, or you can email me at bookatbk@bkwalkerscafe.com, or you can also schedule time for us to talk, whether it be phone or video chat. I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to knowing where you're at, what you're struggling with. Let me know. I'd love to hear it. Okay, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope this video helped you to get a structure or the start of a structure so that you can get your book finished. Have a great day and happy writing.